Hello and welcome to Evening News. I'm your host, Grace Arden. Our topics we'll be discussing today is juvenile delinquency, music and acting, poverty, and the Red Scare. Now to Benjamin Forner with economics.
America is currently undergoing what experts are calling the economic miracle. The gross national income, or GNI, is growing at 14 times as fast as the population and 7 times faster than the rate of inflation. In fact, the average family income has increased more in the last 10 years since World War II than the 50 previous years before that. The average family income since 1940 has doubled from the $2,200 and is now being projected to have tripled in 1965. Also, poverty is almost somehow gone. And in 1950, 30% of families were below the poverty line, and now that number is close to 22% below the poverty line, and it's being projected to drop to below 14%. This would mean that by 1970, poverty will have decreased by 60% since 1950. The exact reason for this is not an exact answer, although many people contributed to the increase in government spending, which has boosted the economy. Government spending is now at 17% of the gross national income, and that's a major reason for this boom in economy. Another reason is the massive increase in population caused by the post-war baby boom. We will make sure to keep you updated as more substantial data and facts come to fruition. Now to Emily to talk about pop culture.
The past couple of decades have brought us many new ideas and practices, one of them being that some musicians turn into actors. One of the first to do so was Bing Crosby, and guys like Frank Sinatra, Elvis Presley, Nat King Cole, and Dean Martin have followed in his footsteps. One of Bing's well-known songs is White Christmas, which he sang years later in a movie of the same name and continues to flourish in both acting and musical careers. Elvis Presley, the king of rock and roll, as well as Dean Martin, have started their acting careers and are likely to continue. Nat King Cole has also done a few movies, but the most successful would be Frank Sinatra. He's the only one that's won acting awards so far, even though none of them are the best of the best. He's gotten 4 for acting and 5 for music so far, a couple of them being Grammys. So it's clear he's a better singer than an actor, making him much more known for his musical talents. He's been quite famous through the 40s and 50s and will most likely continue to be for another decade or two.
Introducing the new Kraft single by Kraft. The Kraft single can be used for a variety of purposes. Making grilled cheese, a self-defense weapon, or even playing frisbee with your friends. Here's a customer testimony by Edwin Scherzer.
Why you always in a mood? Messing around acting brand new. I ain't trying to tell you what to do.
That's amazing!
With the Army McCarthy hearing being officially over, one thing is for certain: Joseph McCarthy has lost absolutely all of his credibility. His influence on this nation, however, is not at all gone. His ideas of widespread communism has enveloped the entirety of this nation, and has especially had an effect on the government and the overall politics of the nation. Anti-communist policy and law have become a standard part of not just federal, but also every level of government in this nation. 44 of the 48 state governments have passed laws that target communism and suppressing communist activities. State and local courts have been ruthlessly persecuting communists, and even the city and county governments are participating in this fight. This is without a doubt a war against communism, and it seems like the communists are losing. Now back to Emily to talk about juvenile delinquency.
Action.
For the past few years, there's been a significant rise in juvenile delinquency, the process of young people committing various crimes. It is uncertain what exactly caused the rise. The main reason seems to be the disappearance of old-fashioned traditional values in today's changing society. Others blame the media, TV shows, movies, music, comic books, and some say it's family issues like busy parents and the increasing divorce rate. Or maybe it's the lack of religion or even the end of the war. Whatever the reason, it's been noticeable for some time now, but has been increased by 45% specifically in the last 5 years. Now take a look at these video...
The cannon!
Jungle Beats, holla at
with an ex-juvenile delinquent, Roger Olson. So, what was it like to be a juvenile delinquent?
It was bad. It was really rough when I grew up. Pretty wild, a lot of drinking, a lot of smoking, a lot of terrible things. Can't believe I survived it.
Wow. What do you do you think youth has changed at all?
Yes. I think they've changed. I think that what was considered bad when I was young is broadly accepted now. So I think that things have gotten worse. Morals have gotten worse, definitely.
All right. Last question. Tell me a short story about your youth.
Well, my neighborhood was really rough growing up, and there were attacking people. I got attacked one time, and I barely survived. So it's pretty crazy.
Wow. Whoa.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Okay. Thanks.
Okay, you're welcome.
Thanks for watching Evening News.
Good boy's a liar, good boy's a liar. He doesn't see ya, you're not making money, boy. Good boy's a liar.
Should Johnny be our interview?
Hi, Ben.
We're trying to film a video.
I'm not okay.
Come on.
1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3,